This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by Anthony Taylor over Zoom. Anthony, not the best news, but you're still fighting.
Yes, unfortunately, it sucks, but hey, everybody know you can count on me.
So before we talk about your new opponent, we'll just touch on the Dillon Danis subject. You were meant to fight him at Misfits MMA. That is no longer happening. Please explain why.
Um, just heard that, from what I was told, he wasn't going to be able to make it. Undisclosed reasons. Look, I don't ask questions. If the man can't fight, he can't fight. Give me somebody who's willing to fight me. That's all that matters. As far as Dylan, like, look, man, I don't know what he got going on. I haven't heard from Mams on personal reason. I was just told that he's not going to be able to make it to the event. So I understand it happens. Personal reasons, drama, I get it's totally fine. But look, I'm not going to get into details because at the end of the day, for the fans, I don't know the details of what happened with Dylan Dennis. All I know is he's not fighting and I have a new opponent.
You've been very unlucky in your career, having KSI pull out, having Dillon Danis pull
Mhm.
out. Anyone else who's pulled out, or is that it?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's unlucky, Fred, because I looked at it like this. Excuse me. Just wake up. I wouldn't say it's unlucky because I look at it like this. When one door closes, another one opens. Um, I was meant to fight Paul Bamba. That didn't happen. I ended up fighting Saw Poppy for fighting Saw Poppy. Um, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I didn't fight Paul Bamba, but I ended up fighting King Kenny for the title, right? I didn't get to fight KSI being slim, so I ended up fighting Samuel Erickson and Gabe Silva back to back. So I got to fight twice in 1 month. So, I mean, I didn't get to fight in that light heavyweight tournament, so I got the opportunity to fight Darren Till as the main event. That's how I look at it like this. This fight didn't happen with Dylan Dennis, so that door closes. Another one open. A bigger opportunity opens.
And who are you fighting now?
Neeraj Goyat.
Wow, what a fight. The biggest star in Indian boxing.
Look, Indian, look, man, he might be a star out there, but out here, he's straight Indian curry out here, my boy. Like it don't work like that. You know, out here is chicken curry. It's Steph Curry all day, every single day. We coming with that heat. We coming with that fire. We ain't talking about that Indian stew. We talking about that real heat, if you know what I mean. Not that street beef, that real heat.
He's Jake Paul's new superstar coming out of Most Valuable Promotions. You obviously sparred Jake Paul back in the day. That's sort of how you got your star in all of this. It's kind of full circle almost.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can't take it from the guy. The guy in the Raj is 18-3 or 18-4. He put in the work. Obviously, he put in the work. Hold on. Sorry, someone's called me. Sorry, Fred.
No,
Can
you're
you hear
good.
me? Um, he freaking put in the work. He got to where he is, and he signed with Jake Paul. But now he's fighting the Memphis light heavyweight champion, and he's going to fall. It's going to be an easy win for sure.
Have you watched his fight against Winnerson Nunes on the Jake Paul Mike Tyson undercard about a
Come
year
on,
ago?
bro. He went all rounds with Wenderson Nunez. Come on, stop playing with me. Like he doesn't like. I'm not going to take it away from him. He's a good opponent, good trash talker, but there's levels. I'm levels above Mr. Curry. You know, at the end of the day, this ain't Bollywood. You know what I'm saying? This we about to fight. This ain't no you about to take 100 punches and do a backflip Bollywood style. You about to get knocked out.
And where would a win over Neeraj Goyat take you?
Shit. Being the Raj takes me to Bollywood, friend. Me and Snoop Dogg, big dog. All right, jokes aside, jokes aside. Me being Hey, okay, all right. Calm down, Anthony. All right, me being the Raj. Fred, you gotta
Bro, keep a
stop
straight
laughing.
face. Why are you laughing so much? Keep a straight face. This is quite a big fight here.
Yeah, it is. It's true, but sometimes people got to see the other side of me, instead of the, "Arr, arr." you know. This is the first interview with me and you actually laughing. The fans get to see me laugh. Um, on a serious note, beating the Raj actually like keeps me into a legitimacy of contention. Like, all right, Anthony's a serious guy. He's improved. He's a real fighter. And doing so is beating Niraj. I think beating Niraj will help put me in the conversation of me potentially fighting Nico Walsh, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, Ben Whitaker, those type of guys.
It certainly would, but would your title be on the line for this one? Because you are the champion of your division.
Um, that's up to Niraj if he wants the title or not. I can't really get into the weight. I'll let Mams and them talk about that. If he wants to put the title on the line, I'll put the title on the line. But right now, the title's not on the line. But if you want it, come get it.
All
I
right.
prefer to put the title on the line so I can get that them rubies.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. I see you got the Christmas tree in the background. It'll be a very nice end to the year and a great Christmas present to yourself, having the win out of the Mrs. Mania card against Niraj. How good would it be in terms of getting a big payday, maybe even getting a knockout bonus, a fight for the night bonus? I mean, this is a big, big fight against Niraj. Huge.
Yeah, no, like all jokes aside, Fred, Niraj is a very game opponent. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. To sign with Jake Paul, you got to be a serious fighter. Like the guy went to Olympics. I
Wait,
did my
did he
research.
actually?
He actually did, bro. He actually went to the Olympics. The first person from India as a professional boxer to go to the Olympics. I did my research. Like this is how locked in and focused I am. This guy literally went to the Olympics. Yeah, he lost, but sorry, friend. I've just been running. He lost, but like the guy is game, man. Like to sign with Jake Paul. Jake Paul's not just signing anybody. Let's put it like that. He's not signing, but unless Jake Paul decides to sign Dean the Great, didn't be my guess. But other than that, like man, Niraj, I have to consider him a great threat.
Certainly, certainly indeed. This is on the Mrs. Mania card. There's a plenty of other good fights to look forward to. So we'll just run through them right now. Starting from the main event, Andrew Tate chased more. Prediction?
I got Chase the more unanimous decision.
How come?
Mm. Tate is very experienced in the combat world. One thing I know as a fighter, remember he did kickboxing. It's kicking and boxing. So he has some type of boxing experience when you're doing kickboxing. And he's been through the grind, the trenches when it comes to training, you know. But as far as you know, beating Chase, I don't really see it because he's been inactive for so many years. That's all I can say about that.
And then moving down a few fights. Obviously, just your fight is up there on the card as well. Warren Spencer versus Tony Ferguson. Let's go.
Uh, I like Warren, but I'm going with the veteran Tony. Warren hasn't really. Did Warren one has Warren ever won a fight yet?
He beat Nick LMAO last year in Qatar.
Yeah, but that's just I think Warren is like 1-3, and no, I'm not taking nothing away from Warren, but I just feel like if we put it like this, Tony Ferguson beat Salt Poppy. If Salt Poppy was fighting Warren Spencer, everybody be saying Salt Poppy's going to win. I'm going Tony Ferguson because the experience and the level of competition he's fought.
Okay, okay. Do you reckon Tony can stop him, or a decision when it will be?
Tony's not going to stop him. Warren has a chin. I've seen Warren fight in person. I think I can say this is going to be a draw or a split decision, Tony.
Okay. Interesting indeed. I'm just on the Misfits page right now, seeing if any other fights that I've just missed out on. One of the other influencer fights is Nick LMAO Ben Williams. How do you see that going?
Ben Williams. I think like if when I watched the Ben Williams versus um Jarvis, face Jarvis, bro, Ben was on like he just put it on Jarvis for the first 3 rounds. But then you realize like, bro, this ain't 3 rounds, this is a 5 round fight. You gassed out. I think if Ben focused on cardio and he boxed the way he boxed when he did it with Jarvis, but build that cardio, I'm going with Ben all day on this one.
Okay, pretty good indeed. It is a very stacked card coming up in December. I'll see you in Dubai, Anthony. For you.
Hold on. I got one more. I got one more. We got Dean the Fake versus
Oh yeah.
Amalo
Oh, blimey. I'm
Vargas.
sorry, Dean. Dean the Great
Yeah,
versus Vargas.
yeah, we gotta get a little Deanie, some love. You know, I got Marlon Vargas beating up on Dean. Dean was talking a lot of shit, talking about top five is garbage. Bro, you've been offered to fight me 3 times to go up weight. I offered to meet you in the middle, and you declined it. I think, let me tell you why Amanda Vargas is going to beat Dean. All right. Dean was getting beat up by a photographer, Dave Fogarty Hogarty, and Dean is too acceptable to jabs. Dean doesn't have basic footwork. His only hard fight was fucking Waleed twice. I can't even name you the other guys he's fought. He's fighting straight trash cans. No disrespect to my guy Pulley, but Dean's the reason why Dean hasn't fought in so long, and this is the truth for the fans out there, because he's been complaining to Mams that he want a warm-up fight. And Mams is like, bro, I gave you your warm-up fight against Pulley on Bramris. You need to fight. So that's why he vacated his title, because he didn't want to fight Cray Cray, because he knew he was going to fight Cray Cray, he was going to lose. He also been offered to fight Foxy G. He decided not to fight Foxy G because he knew he was going to lose. He pretty much said, "Let me fight Armando Vargas because if I lose, it looks legit, bro." Armando Vargas is garbage as hell, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Vargas is garbage, but the fact is, I got Armando beating him up because Gene has no basic skills. The guy doesn't even spar at his gym. He's over there sparring with Gabe Silva, who's a trash ass fighter who I beat up. Yeah, Gabe, I know you're going to be watching this and your fans. I beat your ass. It's training with Dean. It does nothing for you, my guy. Stay in the gym and train with guys your size. I I got Marta Vargas 3rd round TKO.
Oh wow. Well, there we go. Can't wait. That's a very, very good fight. I can't believe that's so bad of me to forget that. But yeah, then the winner of that will fight Foxer G, the Misfits lightweight champion.
And
But yeah.
look, even if he does, I tell you like this, right? Let's say Dean beats Armando. Dean's not going to fight Foxy G. He's going to make an excuse. I need to be fighting big names. I need to be fighting the big pros. Bro, excuses, my guy. Just get the fucking bag and fight the guy. You're going to get the same bag if you was fighting a pro or if you was fighting a beginner. You're still getting that same fucking bag under your contract. Armando Vargas, mm, he ain't fighting no Fox, bro. Fox is gonna beat the brakes off both them dudes.
Hmm. We'll find out. We'll find out indeed. I can't wait to
We're
see
gonna
it.
find out.
Well, Foxer G is going to be there in attendance in Dubai, so I'm sure he could
As he
face off.
as he should. As he freaking should.
So I'm sure he'll be facing off against the people or whoever wins that fight. But yeah, Anthony, I will see you in Dubai on Misfits Fight Week. I'm very much looking forward to it. What a card ahead, and yeah, I'll see you then, mate. Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate you, Fred.